What's a trap that almost everyone will fall into at some point in their lives? Adjusting your spending up to match an increase in your income. It's so easy to want to spend that extra money. Ideally, as your income increases, you are able to keep your spending the same, or at least not spend the full increase, and invest the difference. Money gives you options. Not having money saved can trap you in shitty situations, shitty jobs, shitty relationships, etc. My friends are warning me about dating this person. There is no way they know them like I do. This will all turn out fine. Setting your favorite song as your morning alarm. Comparing yourself to others in an unhealthy way. Social media has made this a much more common problem, but it can be easy to look at someone else's life and get down on yourself even though it's not a fair or accurate comparison. Thinking you can breeze through college like you did in high school. Falling in love with the wrong person and thinking you can fix him/her. Trusting people who are not their friends, but are instead doing their job. HR representatives, realtors, people looking for investors who have a sure thing. Managers asking how are you doing? Those are the people I shouldn't have trusted and did. Having a friend or family as roommates thinking it will be perfect. Forgetting your body has gotten older. And pushing it too far. The large popcorn is only 50. Oh, a cute more? Right. I'll go for a large. A bit surprised nobody mentioned this one yet. Sunken cost fallacy. Thinking, well, I've invested this much already. Might as well invest more to get it done with, or I've gone this far. Why end it now? I see this happen all the time. I learned it in a few classes, but I found it applies with way more than real investments. I see people doing this with relationships where they think they can change someone. Workplaces people don't want to leave. Etc. Last episode, then I'll go sleep equals no sleep. Thinking that intense feelings are the basis for lifelong decisions. Ordering delivery for friends, co-workers and being the one collecting for the whole order. But no one but you factors tip, tax and delivery fee and just give you exact cash for their order. Saying yes to things you don't want to or can't do. I'll just have one beer. Edit. Don't go for the one. Trust me. I'm your friend. Who am I going to tell anyway? Just one more turn. Civilization series. Being taken advantage of by someone you care about because that person tricked you into caring about them. Dad. Pull my finger. Unsuspecting 4-year-old. Okay. Petting a cat's belly. Actually thinking that the cute streamer cashier stripper really likes and cares about you. Usually young lonely men fall to this. Taking a job that looks good and seems like your perfect fit, then working at it for a while and finding out there's one flaw they didn't mention that makes you hate it. A relationship with someone totally inappropriate for them. The Reddit rabbit hole. Attacking a battle station you don't think is operational. Loving someone you shouldn't. Thinking you can change someone. They have to want to do it. It'll do it later. You won't. Tiger pit covered with leaves. I don't want anything to eat. Be aware, boss. She's coming for your food. Telling yourself you'll just have a few cookies, chips, candies. Keeping up with the Joneses. You see your neighbors with the new car, the new deck in the backyard, and the vacation home. And you think you want to be like they are. What you don't realize is those people are in debt up to their eyeballs. Books like Millionaire Next Door and Everyday Millionaires give great perspective on how most high net worth individuals actually live. Thinking goldfish will be a easy pet. They're expensive as hell. They grow to be huge and they never die. Not even joking. They live up to 20 years. If I only. They'll love me or take me back. Love and infatuation can be a result of proximity as much as any other reason. Seeing a pizza box on a table, and even though you know there's a 100% chance that there's no pizza in there, you check anyway. Going for a job interview only to find out you will be going door to door selling knives, vacuums, etc. It's okay. I've got an IUD on the pill, can't get pregnant, not human. Probably a snare. Maybe a pitfall trap. But you have to dig so long to make a good one. Probably a snare. Doing something dumb to impress a member of the opposite sex. That stripper really liked me. Ignoring the advice of some people and buying a new car when you definitely would be just fine with a used one. Losing money to a slot machine. Credit card overusage. Needing job experience but not being able to get a job because of lack of experience. Took forever to get out of that one. Trusting your boss. You are a commodity to them. They are in a tough spot and it involves you. You will be burned for it. Placing career priorities above life and family. A land war in Asia? Going in against a Sicilian when death is on the line? I can hold it a bit longer before I go to the bathroom. Making the exact same mistakes as your parents. Most people I know have either had a moment of epiphany where they realize they're about to become their parents and make an abrupt change to avoid it, or they end up in the same situation they hated when they grew up and don't realize the parallels. Some people have great lives and happy parents. If that's the case, it might not be a problem. I haven't met enough people like that to say for sure. Hey, what's that on your shirt? A girl flirting for a free meal. I don't have any money but I can pay you an exposure. PFFT. Yeah, okay buddy. IRS. Seriously. Their law book is so damn long and dense that very few of us could ever fully read or understand it. Almost everyone is in violation of some obscure IRS regulation. And if you give them any reason to come for you, they will sure as hell pull it out on you. Hooking up with your ex one last time. As a kid, thinking that everything in life is going to be better, more fun and free when you grow up. Having children without really thinking about it, or having children and thinking it will all be sunshine and rainbows. Thinking their problems are mainly the fault of those people. Multi-level marketing. Certainly most people will never become sellers. But I think most people wind up at an MLM party or ordering a shoddy product at some point without realizing they purchase from an MLM. Some of these groups are better than others at coming across as legitimate businesses. Being convinced as a child that quicksand is a problem they will face every day in adulthood. Times Square. It gets hyped up for those who are traveling to Nick. But the truth is, it's a tourist trap. At night it looks beautiful and it's also good for Broadway shows, if you're into them, and concerts. But besides that, it's overpriced. Hectic, and the people in costumes take advantage of the tourists asking for money after taking pictures. Those of you who plan on taking a trip here, don't spend too much time there. It's really not as amazing as people make it out to be. There are many other great areas in Nick to check out. Hitting the snooze button. Resting your eyes in the morning. Lots of sad people who apparently need divorces.